Welcome back to SHS Today. I'm Mei Chung.
And I'm Michaela Galloway.
So much has happened within this week, and we have the highlights for everything. We have received news that the new back entrance will be open in less than a month. That means the new band room, chorus room, new athletics trainers room, and much more will be available.
Everyone here at SHS has been waiting patiently to see the new back entrance for almost a year now. We know the construction workers are working very hard to get everything done for us.
Yes, that's true, Michaela. Our fellow newscast members, Brooke and Sean, were able to get the inside story of the construction. Let's take a peek.
Sean Madden and I got inside information on the new construction project and what will be opening up soon. We also talked to people that have already been in the building and went in the new parts of the building ourselves.
You guys were the first students to see the new back entrance. It's not even open to the public yet, so it was exciting to take a couple of students back there to see it. This project started, thinking about this project in October of 2012, so it has been a lot of years. So it first was some planning and making sure the vote passed and the voters supported this project, and that happened. And then it was another year of planning before any construction started. And as you know, the building is being constructed in phases, so we take each phase planning as it comes. So the new back entrance is part of phase 2. And so now as things start to open for phase 2, it gets very busy as a new section is coming online, all of the last minute details. There are a lot of decisions that need to be made. There's a lot of conversation between the school district and Harvey Construction and the architects, and Mr. Dodge, the CTE director, and I attend every Tuesday at 2:30. We attend a site meeting. Every day I speak to someone from Harvey Construction, probably on average 4 to 6 times a day, or I'm receiving questions, so it's a lot of planning, a lot of attention to detail. I never imagined I would be involved to the extent I am. I knew my primary responsibility, I feel, in this project is to make sure a school keeps running, all the students and staff are safe, and every student has the same opportunities.
So moving around, it wasn't the best because, I helped move the original band room down to the basement that we are in now. And at first there was not a lot of space and stuff, and there was lockers downstairs and they were everywhere. But we ended up, you get used to it after being there for about a year and a half now. But I'm sure moving into the new space will be a lot nicer.
It's made it a little bit more difficult, but it gets better. We get used to it, and we're all just looking forward to the new space. And although it has been a little bit tedious, the extra walking and accounting for a little extra time, we really get used to it, and we're very thankful that we're allowed to have the band room down in the art ring while we're waiting.
So the construction process has been ongoing ever since I walked in the door. This is my 3rd year teaching at Salem High School. So from the very first day, really, we've been dealing with a lot of construction issues and things. But it's been exciting, too, because I've been able to see the process basically from our first meetings about what we wanted our rooms to even look like to now that they actually look that way. So it's been exciting for me to be a part of the process.
The construction process, it's affected the band mostly because we've been moving to different spaces in the school to find rehearsal space, and it's hard to find a space that's big enough to fit a group as large as we are. So that's why we're down here in a former art room that they sort of converted a year and a half ago. It has been a challenge logistically because now we are about as far away as we could possibly be from the entrances where we load our vehicles for, games and competitions and that kind of a thing. But it's been exciting because we're getting ready to move to the new space.
Beyond that, I have picked out furniture, and I've picked out colors and types of flooring and locations of programs, and it's very detailed, a lot of details that I really never thought I would be a part of, but it's exciting. I think, I will know every inch of Salem High School very well. But yes, it's Mr. Dodge and I have, and we're honored to do it. I think that's the important thing, to be in the history of Salem High School, the principal, lucky enough to be the principal at this time. It really is an honor. I mean, it's a lot of work, but I love it. So the new band and chorus room, those will open up probably second week in October. And I can tell you, here's an example of how involved we are. The other day, Bill Conti, who is the job superintendent from Harvey Construction, called and asked if the band and chorus teachers and I could meet him out in the space, wanted their input on what angle should the acoustic panels on the ceiling be hung.
From the very beginning, as far as the design of the space goes, we were able to have a lot of input as to where spaces would be within the framework of the plans, and how much space we need for different storage of different items, where our offices would be located. Literally, the school administration allowed us to draw out some plans, and then they took them to the architectural firm who put them through a CAD program. And when you walk into the new space in a couple of weeks, it really was designed, the layout was designed by us, along with the people in the drama department. So it's a whole bunch of people working together, and the school was really good about letting us get involved with that. A lot of places, it's pretty much, here's what it is, good luck, that's what you get. And that's not what happened here at all.
It's been a lot of moving around, but it's definitely going to be worth it when we're standing in that new space with our classes.
You know, actually, the thing I'm looking forward to the most is the first day when the students get to walk in there. I'm looking forward to seeing the looks on their faces. I've been in already, and I visit that space almost every day, at least from the outside, because I really like construction and all that kind of stuff. And I'm looking forward to seeing their faces. I'm also looking forward to, I would love 25 years from now, when, you know, we're all gone, people to walk into the space and look at it and say, wow, this is really well thought out. This makes a lot of sense how this was put together.
Yeah, I'm super excited. I've been waiting for so long. It's like finally coming in a few weeks, and it's great.
I'm most excited about having windows in my classroom and being able to see what the weather's like. I've been in a windowless classroom now for over a year, so I'm excited about being able to have some natural light. And also I'm excited about having the space in my chorus room to utilize it in different ways for our rehearsals, so that we can really do some wonderful things musically.
We walked back there, and Mrs. Pifeman walked into the space, and she kind of gasped a little bit. It was like one of those online TV shows where someone walks in and their home's been redone, and she got a little emotional. Oh my, it's so beautiful. She just could not believe the space she's going to be moving into. And so much bigger space, just new technology. It will be just set up acoustically right for the sound in those spaces. There's storage. They have practice rooms, individual practice rooms, to work with 1 or 2 students individually. They have office space because they have a lot of sheet music to store. It's just, and where it's located is along the hallway right behind the Performing Arts Center. So it's just convenient access for when they have concerts and they're moving equipment on stage. It's absolutely beautiful. As far as the students are concerned, I think students come to Salem High School and it's a place for them to socialize and learn, and I think they've gotten used to being in this old facility, and I'm excited as new spaces come online for them to realize, wow, we can have a nice school too, and we can learn in this beautiful 21st century environment. And I hope they recognize what the town has given them by supporting this project. It's but when I tweet pictures out, or a new space opens up, like our forecourt gym, our fitness room, I think kids, there's an excitement about that space, and I think they'll take pride in the facility. I think they'll take care of it, and they'll want it to look nice. The band show's coming up, and when other teams come to visit, and they come to Salem High School right now, and of course with no ceiling tiles, and it's, no floors and cement walls, it doesn't look very nice. But in the future, it will be amazing for other people to come and see. And I'm proud of what we're building and creating here.
And just being able to enjoy the space, it's going to be nice, especially after the last couple of years of being without an official music home. We've been down here. It'll be nice to just get into our own space and make it our own. It's not the walls or the building that make the school, it's the people that make the place what it is. But it's nice to have nice walls.
The back entrance sure looks spectacular, and we can't wait to see how the rest of the school will look like. With all this construction going on, Salem High is still in full swing. This includes the numerous clubs that Salem High offers.
A new club that has recently started up is the UNICEF Club. UNICEF is a humanitarian organization that has helped with millions of lives around the world. With this club, you are advocating for children's rights and for them to reach their full potential. If you want to help make a child smile, feel free to attend their first meeting on October 11th in room 249 at 2:15 p.m.
That sure sounds like a wonderful club to be a part of. Film Club is another club that's always open for new members. Brendan and Ryan were able to interview some of the members, and here's what they had to say.
Last week, we talked about the Best Buddies Club here at Salem High School. This week, we were going to look into the Film Club.
We also had the chance to talk to some of the teachers who run the program to get their insight.
Film Club is a way for students who can't fit television production into their schedule, for them to get access to the wonderful facilities we have here and the equipment that's available. And we make a lot of films. They end up on YouTube. They get broadcast on Channel 6.
Film Club is the after-school club where people in Salem High School can learn how to use various equipment and create projects for themselves.
They learn how to compose a shot. They learn how to write film, storyboard. They do some acting even in Film Club. Certainly editing, post-production is a large part of the club. We use Adobe Premiere to edit, and a lot of them have never edited before, so it's a first-time experience for them. Students learn on state-of-the-art equipment in Film Club. We're very blessed to have a lot of state-of-the-art tools like mirrorless cameras, and actually they also use studio cameras. We have a unit in studio shooting, lighting, sound, all the equipment you'd see in the broadcast media we have here. Film Club's been around for about 5 years. We're learning every year. We're changing it up a little bit, more student-driven. Students come up with the projects and we just facilitate them. Social media is an important part of today's media. You could make a film and it actually just ends up on YouTube. So we use YouTube a lot to publish our films to the public. And to contact our film members, we use a Facebook page, a Blue Devil Film Club Facebook page. They can come any week. We meet on Wednesdays in the TV studio right after school every week for the full school year, and are always welcome any Wednesday afternoon. Any grade level. We take freshmen through seniors, yes.
We got the chance to speak with Brianna Demers and Nate Magoon, two members of Film Club.
Film Club is a club that we offer to students, mostly freshmen and sophomore. It gives them an outlet, a creative outlet, if they really like videography or like photography. And it's nice because they get to create films, and it's really fun. We also offer TV 1 and 2 kids if they want to get on the more creative side of film and TV and all that stuff.
Film Club is one of the many clubs that we have here at the high school, and basically we're a very hands-on club on where students can join and they can learn how to film, how to edit, how to put together storyboards and use cameras and all that junk.
If you have any questions about Film Club, or if you'd like to join, contact either Bob or Thel or a member of Channel 17. They are located 2 rooms down from Dean Radowitz. For now, this is Ryan Bradley, and have a great week, and I'll see you next time.
Film Club sure looks like fun and a great way to express your creativity. I highly recommend checking the group out.
That sure is true, Michaela. Film is a great way to express opinions and bring awareness to any topic. For example, this week, Tara and Christy went around the school to see what students and staff members' thoughts were about the school cafeteria. Let's take a look at what they had to say.
Last year, the cafeteria got remodeled and is now better than ever. Chairs are now detachable from the table, and students can now sit with their friends at lunch, even when it's not big enough. We were able to get some interviews from students and some lunch ladies to see their opinions and views on the new cafeteria. Let's check it out. How do you like the new cafeteria?
Good. It's alright. Pretty good. Could be better.
I love it. It's nice and new. We have great new equipment. It's a lot bigger than our old one, but we're getting used to that. And it looks really nice for the students and for any of our visitors. The cafeteria looks awesome. Our equipment was getting old. It was time to be replaced. And the appearance overall, it looks nice and clean and very shiny. And it's very impressive. It's great.
What's your favorite thing on the menu?
The sweet and sour chicken sauce. Quesadillas are bomb.
The chicken patty sandwich. I like it.
What's one thing about the cafeteria that you would change and why?
I would like to have TVs because like sometimes they would like. I remember they were playing ESPN and I'm interested in sport. Like I can look at the sports news on the TV and like the old cafeteria have like TV, but the new one doesn't have TV. So I wish they would have TV.
I'd probably change the colors to like blue and white to like represent our colors instead of like I don't know, like orange.
I'd change the lighting. It's mad bright in there and it's annoying.
Well, it's a lot larger than our old one, which is nice. But there's some areas that we could have used a little bit more space in, and other areas that has too much space. One of which is a snack area. That area is kind of congested. We have a lot of business there, and it gets pretty busy. So we could have used a lot more space in that area.
It looks like everybody loves the cafeteria. Well, that's all for today, Salem High. Have a great day.
Seems like many people at SHS have a lot to say about the school cafeteria. Although it has been a year since the cafeteria has opened, it's great to see it being taken care of.
Staying on the topic of food, SHS has a remarkable CTE culinary program. It's a great way to get experience in what it's like on the culinary field. Newscast members Gianna and Devin were able to get more information.
This week's featured CTA course was culinary. Devin Norris and I got a chance to look at some of the students and their preparations for this week at Salem Haven.
My name is Mike Foster. I'm a senior at Salem High School, and I've been taking culinary for 2 years now. Today we are preparing lunch for the senior citizens here, and we prepared chicken, a soup, a salad, and a nice dessert for them.
My name's Robbie Carpinoni. I'm a senior. I've been taking this culinary class for 2 years now. I have been prepping for fondant, prepping for the salads, which we'll be serving right now, and prepping with the chicken too.
After interviewing a couple of the students, we got a chance to talk to the chef in charge. He told us a little bit about his backstory and how he fell in love with the culinary arts, and then how his adventure got him all the way here to Salem High School.
My background is quite varied. I've been working in the hospitality industry since I was 14, which I'm not going to tell you exactly how many years that is, but it's quite a few. And I started out working in a restaurant as a busboy and washing dishes, and progressed from there into cooking and waiting tables and tending and managing a bar, and that propelled me through my college education and beyond. And after college, where I graduated with a degree in English, I continued to work in restaurants and managing them, and eventually went to culinary school to take the next step as it is. I've worked in catering pretty exclusively for the last 5 years as well. So. Going into people's homes, working out of tents, sometimes working within the kitchen where we were located over in Dover, New Hampshire with the white apron. So I keep my roots close. And this career has brought me to New York City, has brought me around the country and throughout North America, working for rock and roll bands and working for all sorts of different celebrities around the country and around Canada as well. New Hampshire, though, has been home base, and I grew up in the Franconia area, so a little bit further north of here, of course. and I've always loved New Hampshire and wanted to find a way to get back. So that has then propelled me into looking for an education position.
And how long have you been working to do this event here at Salem Haven?
Well, really, this event, we started on Sunday. I had sort of a game plan in my mind with what we were going to do for food. We looked around in the market and we found different fruits and vegetables and cheese and pasture-raised chickens, and the whole menu just sort of came together from that. On Monday, I had all the students in the kitchen with me for Culinary 2. This was their main project, and we worked for Monday and Tuesday, and had pretty much everything wrapped up yesterday. And as my background is catering, I sort of know the ins and outs of packing and putting together all the equipment needs that we're going to that we would need for an event like this in a space that's outside of our kitchen. And the students met me at 9 o'clock and we rolled over here.
The CTE culinary class sure seems like a good way to grasp experience beforehand without the need to go to college, to see if they truly like cooking as for a career.
The CTE classes are set to help students get the true experience of a potential career and are helping them get an idea of what they may want to do after graduation.
Speaking of graduation, many students look to college as their next step. College is a great way to further your education and start to focus on a subject matter that interests you. Michaela and I decided to find out more about the college process. The school year is off to a great start, but seniors have more to worry about than just homework. Seniors have to start planning where they're going after graduation, and many plan to continue their education. We spoke to the guidance director and many students about the college process.
We are very involved in the college application process. So in the fall, we just wrapped up having senior meetings so that we could work with groups of seniors and give them a layout of the overall process. We'll have follow-up individual meetings with students. We will help troubleshoot any issues that are going on with Naviance or getting your applications taken care of. We all write letters of recommendation for students as well. So we're in it just as much as you guys are. We're working with you.
I've been making appointments, they've been calling me down for appointments and everything, so they've been really helping me out.
Mr. Cole is just like my life for now.
They have been helping me through everything, and they've been providing me with information about all the different hair schools around my area. So yeah.
I think the overall college process and the applications and financial aid and everything you need to think about can be overwhelming, and so just figuring out where to start is sometimes the hardest part.
My greatest concern would probably be that I'll end up procrastinating during it, or that something will go wrong and it won't go as I planned.
My greatest concern about the application process is because there's so many colleges that I want to go to, and like having like the deadlines and like meeting the deadlines.
Probably either not getting into the college I want or changing my mind about what I want to do, having to do it all over again.
That I won't get everything done on time, and that I won't meet the deadlines required.
Probably my SAT scores, they were really low.
I think a lot of students are worried about their SAT scores and whether or not they'll have a major impact on their application and the admissions process, but really when we talk to a lot of admissions officers, they let us know that SATs aren't going to make or break you. They are certainly a piece that they'll look at in the overall college application, but if you have a strong transcript, strong letters of recommendation, strong personal essay and personal statement, then you should be in pretty good shape, and you can always speak with the admissions officers.
I feel kind of prepared mostly because that's what I've been wanting to do my entire life, so it's kind of like nature for me, like first nature. I feel kind of prepared. My sister went through it pretty easily, so I think I'm going to go through it pretty easily. And my college is here in Salem, so I don't think it's really that difficult to be able to go over there and figure stuff out that too. So.
I feel prepared because I had my guidance counselor help me through the whole process of applying, so I feel pretty good about it.
I feel really prepared because I ended up going to like a college fair, and like basically all the colleges I wanted to go to were there. So I literally got to talk to like all of the administration people.
I plan on going to Empire Beauty School and Arizona State Online for Business. My plans are to go to college to be an education major.
I think I'm going to hair school at Empire in Hooksett, New Hampshire.
I'm applying to Southern New Hampshire University in Salem.
My plans after high school are going to college and want to broaden my TV or film experience and everything. I looked at Fitchburg and I really like their campus and everything, so I'm actually going to their open house.
Well, I'm probably gonna go to a community college for 2 years and then transfer my credits to a 4-year college, and I'm probably gonna major in criminal justice with music on the side. I don't really have any colleges in mind yet, like maybe Northern Essex, but that's about it so far.
There are many college resources on the school website. You can find them on sau57.org/SHS-guidance. It's never too early to start thinking about college. If you're a sophomore or a junior, you can start exploring your options. Seniors, do not be afraid to schedule a visit with your guidance counselor about the college process, and we wish you the very, very best.
The best of luck to all the seniors applying for college. Watch out because deadlines come sooner than you think.
Yes, they do, Michaela. That's all we have for today. I'm Mei Chung.
And I'm Michaela Galloway. Thanks for watching and have a great week, Salem High.